glory, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with...
Glenelg Footy Club is the heart of Glenelg, or the city of Holdfast Bay. The club was formed in 1921, so it is coming up pretty close to 100 years. We provided some fantastic AFL footballers, great champions in the local league in the early years, and been a hugely successful club. It's been a major task of ours, I suppose, to make sure the club is really sustainable going forward.
Well, I was down the coast relaxing on holidays, as we all do, and December 28th the weather forecasts in Adelaide were rather severe. I got a phone call from the club to let me know that the grandstand roof had come off. Instantaneously we lost the use of our full change room facility. Players had nowhere to train, all our support staff had no facilities, and virtually the club came to a standstill in terms of its football operations.
So we were on holidays and I get the phone call first thing in the morning that the roof had been blown off the stand, and the first thing really I rang our CEO and said, where's the insurance? Are we insured firstly, to see where we were covered from that? We've had a really tough 18 months, 2 years here as a footy club, and it was probably what else could go wrong, to be honest.
First call was to Damien Brooks from Elders. I've had a long time association with Damien, and some nervousness there in making that call until Damien settled my nerves.
He was actually fairly relaxed about things, but I think he knew we were going to be there and we had it under control. The impact to their business was going to be huge. You know, perhaps the customer doesn't understand it at that time, but they soon did.
The reality did set in about, well, how are we actually going to trade? Look, we never lost our sense of humour, but in quieter moments it was a bit more disturbing than that.
As a claims relationship manager, I'm the conduit between the claims team at QBE and our agents that manage the relationships with our customer. And ultimately the decision was made that it wasn't viable to repair the grandstand.
The first few games of the season are really critical because that's where we get a lot of our membership is in having those games at home initially. So we wanted to make sure we weren't going to miss that opportunity.
The alternative solution depended on us being able to build a new change room facility in a very condensed time frame of around about 7 weeks. A new facility for Glenelg's players and officials underneath their function centre.
There was a lot of work to be done, and to be ready for the first game, I questioned whether it could be done.
It took an astounding level of cooperation from all parties. It couldn't have happened without fantastic client relationships with both QBE and Elders. Patterson's, the builders, were outstanding.
We engaged with one of our panel builders, and it was that really strong and robust relationship that enabled us to get them onto the job very quickly, and they did everything they possibly could for us to get the job done in the time frame, and ultimately it was a very successful outcome.
Glenelg Footy Club now can bring anybody at any time and show them through their facilities and show them how outstanding they are. They encompass great areas for wet areas, new change facilities, rubberised flooring. Our players are very proud, our volunteers are proud, our coach is proud. We can hold our head high and be competitive with any club in the sample now. It gives our footy club a chance to thrive now, not survive.